I keep looking there, but I need to be looking there. I need to be looking there. Green dot, Isaiah. Green dot. Hello everyone, welcome to my very first video here on YouTube. I am so excited to be expanding to another platform, sharing tarot, guidance, clarity, and all things spiritual. We are just gonna get right into today's video because I don't know how to do this whole intro thing. So today's video, we have what is unfolding for the month of July. Next clip you'll see are 3 different piles. Pick whichever one you feel most drawn to, pile 1, 2, or 3, and then I will have the timestamps just linked down below in the description box. I cannot wait to share today's messages with you. All right, welcome to today's pile selection. For pile 1, we have this petrified wood crystal. For pile 2, we have this beautiful heart-shaped agate. And then for pile 3, we have this little smoky quartz tower. So, take a moment with it. You can pause the video, take a few deep breaths, whichever crystal or deck you're feeling more drawn to, that is the one that Spirit's urging you to. So follow your intuition with that. I will give you guys a few moments here and then I will meet you over at your selection. Hello, pile 1. We are going to go ahead and have a look at what is coming in towards you for the month of July. So Spirit, what is unfolding for the month of July for pile 1 here? Oh, you have a wish fulfillment coming in here. So if you have been heavily wishing for something to come forward towards you, July is the month for that with the 9 of Cups here. So, and with the Page of Cups, so somebody could be thinking of reaching out to you. Somebody could be kind of looking at your social media, or perhaps you've been looking at somebody else's social media here. I also just heard dating apps. If you're on a dating app, perhaps you'll match with somebody and start to communicate. The Page of Swords is mostly somebody kind of almost observing, maybe waiting for the right opening to come in towards you with some form of communication. So you absolutely could be hearing from somebody or connecting with somebody in the month of July, and I think that this is going to lead to a wish fulfillment for you. Perhaps things have been feeling a little rocky or maybe not successful for you lately. The month of July is a month of success for you with the 6 of Wands. So things are maybe going to kind of line up a lot easier for you, or just simply after a time of maybe feeling like you don't have any wins, then the month of July you're going to feel very successful and very victorious in different aspects of life. This could even be, perhaps I'm getting pulled to like relationships, but it doesn't necessarily have to be relationships. But if relationships haven't really flowed harmoniously for you, or it's always kind of felt a little bit of a struggle, I think that something is going to shift and happen in the month of July where you're going to kind of come into alignment with what it is that you have been wishing for. And that person that kind of reaches out to you, that could be what it is. I'm going to get a couple more cards here and see. Oh yeah, we've got the 10 of Cups here. So a lot of emotional abundance, long-term emotional abundance, and emotional fulfillment for you. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So perhaps there is somebody in your life currently that hasn't been very expressive with you when it comes to feelings and emotions. With the 7 of Swords here, they almost chose to kind of walk away. They felt it would be easier to walk away, not express what it is that they're feeling, not express their emotions. They decided to walk away from what it is that you two shared because they thought it was going to be easier. Well, plot twist, it's never easier, is it? Then we kind of sit and we stew on what it is that we've been feeling and how we should have handled things differently. This person could be somebody who's a little bit of a workaholic with the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles here. So somebody who kind of really values finances, finances and hard work. They're kind of constantly kind of chasing the bag, if you will. And right now their energy could be really focused in on work with this Eight of Pentacles. But they are wanting to come forward to you with this Page of Swords. They're kind of observing you, maybe observing the situation, thinking of how it is that they can come forward, maybe how it is that they can restore this emotional fulfillment or this harmonious energy between the two of you, because perhaps things hadn't felt harmonious for a little bit between the two of you. So now they're trying to almost find balance between what it is that they have been doing, which is work. And I think that they're kind of waiting for an opening to come back in, express things to you, because perhaps they see you as their wish fulfillment. They see you as somebody that they want to build something with, and that they see that this has long-term emotional potential between the two of you, but it's just not something that they have expressed to you. Now, of course, for the majority of the people watching this video today, it could be that the two of you are still kind of in talks and they just have not expressed all of that to you, because work is at the forefront of their energy right now. And this is something that they're looking at coming forward to you with, waiting for an opportunity and an opening to start up this conversation. For the other half of you, this could be somebody that fully walked away from the connection, kind of left you a little bit of a tizzy, kind of not really understanding. Maybe it blindsided you a little bit. Maybe you could feel that the connection was there. You could feel that the feelings were there, but yet nothing had been expressed outwardly to you or you to them, but you could just intuitively feel it, but then things kind of just stopped because they walked away from the situation and just didn't really express anything. So just know, for either scenarios, this person is wanting to come forward and express to you kind of what it is that they've been feeling, that they see that this has successful energy tied to it, that they see you as somebody who brings them a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. They are somebody, they see you as somebody who can like satisfy them, I just heard. So there is emotions here between the two of you. It just has not been expressed yet. Spirit, what else do you have for pile 1? Okay, we have Archangel Michael. So you are being very protected right now, okay? So a very important thing that I just heard is rejection is redirection. So though something hasn't been fully expressed right now, it is all happening in its perfect timing, okay? So you're being divinely guided and also divinely protected right now. Archangel Michael also could be protecting the connection as a whole, encouraging communication between the two of you. And then we have the Angel of Love there. That is beautiful. So a lot of loving, energetic support between the two of you right now. And I do believe that all of this is going to be unfolding for you in this next month, in the month of July. There will be communication. Things will be brought out to the table. Maybe confusion will be cleared up. Somebody is going to fully express themselves to you, and it's going to leave you feeling very satisfied, very happy, very fulfilled, and the two of you can kind of build on from that. Well, that is all that I have for you today, pile 1. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed the reading today, please feel free to drop a like or subscribe if you would like to join our growing community here on YouTube. And I hope to see you soon. If you are looking for a personal private reading, I offer those on Etsy, and the link is just in the description box below. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. We are going to go ahead and have a look at what is unfolding for you in the month of July. All right, let's see here. Spirit, what is unfolding for pile 2 in the month of July? Okay, we have Strength here. 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups, 7 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so if things have been feeling quite heavy for you lately, if things have been feeling like a lot, like you are juggling a lot, you can't keep up, Spirit wants you to know that that cycle is coming to a close, that heavy, busy cycle is coming to a close, and things are going to feel a lot lighter and a lot more calmer in the next month here, okay? You are a very, very strong person internally and externally. You have a lot of courage and a lot of inner strength, and Spirit is encouraging you and letting you know that you have the strength and the power to stand up towards whatever situation is put in front of you. And maybe that's something that you've really felt over the last couple of months. Perhaps life has maybe just been hitting you time and time again with intense situations. With the Two of Pentacles here, it feels as though you are juggling a lot. Perhaps you've been feeling like your schedule is pulling you apart in all different directions. Maybe it's feeling a little overwhelming, a little heavy with the Ten of Wands. So just know in this next month, in July, there will be a sense of balance that you find. Things won't feel as hectic or as busy. And of course, it's good to stay busy, right? We like to be busy, but we don't like to be so busy to the point where we feel like we cannot breathe, okay? So if that's how you have been feeling lately, just know that things are going to feel a lot calmer, a lot smoother. Things are going to flow more harmoniously for you. It's not going to feel like things are just getting piled and piled and piled and piled on top of you with these cards here, okay? And I think, with Strength coming out, that is a very, very good card to receive. So I think that even though things have been feeling very, very heavy for you lately, it's almost as if you still have that resilience. Like, even though it might feel like it's like you can't catch your breath, you can't breathe, like, when am I going to get a break? It feels like you still have a very strong sense of resilience and strength, and you have just been pushing through. Month of July is going to really ease up for you. It's not going to feel so heavy with this Ten of Wands. And what comes after the Ten of Wands is this Ace of Wands. So Ten of Wands is all about feeling extremely heavy, like things are just really weighing you down. You maybe have been having a lot of responsibilities like work, connections, family. There's just been a lot that's been piled onto you, like either physically or energetically, like in your external physical world, or just internally, you have just been feeling like a lot has been piled on top of you. So the Ten of Wands means that that cycle is actually coming to a close, and you're about to step into a much lighter cycle here, which is that Ten of Wands, which is so funny that we received that in your reading here, and that's kind of the ending card. Over here we have, we'll talk about this more in a second here, but over here we have the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands. So over this next month, you might find that you'll be doing a lot of daydreaming, perhaps thinking of how different things could unfold or different paths that you could take in the next month, and maybe sometimes that daydreaming takes you to negative places. The Seven of Wands is looking at things from all different perspectives, positive ways something could unfold and negative ways that something could unfold. So if you feel yourself getting drawn into the negative ways and maybe you're starting to get a little anxious about things, Spirit's encouraging you to come back to your center and ground a little bit, because the things that we think, like, we're putting that out into the universe. We're constantly co-creating with Spirit. So it's important to stay on the positive aspect of things, and you do have a lot of different paths that are opening up for you in the month of July with the Seven of Cups here. But daydreaming is kind of like the main message with that. So I'm encouraging you to kind of stay grounded and stay in the present, stay in the now. Don't let your mind crawl off too far out into the future here. And with the Seven of Wands, so there could be a little bit of Seven of Wands, there could be like a little bit of almost defensiveness in the month of July. And I'm not thinking that that's coming from you. There could be somebody in your life that maybe gets a little defensive over something. And so Spirit could be encouraging you to protect your energy if you run into that type of scenario where somebody gets a little defensive with you. Alternatively, if you are the one that feels a little defensive this month, Spirit could be encouraging you to, again, ground, come back to your center. But I am getting, for the majority of you, that there could just be somebody in your life that is getting a little defensive towards you or towards some sort of situation. And it too even could be like like just as an example, you know, like a friend getting a little defensive over a situation that they are currently going in. So Spirit's encouraging you to protect your energy and stay grounded. Of course, be there for your friend as much as you can, but protecting your energy and to not take it personally is what I just heard as well. And then we have this Ace of Wands, which is beautiful energy, especially after that 10 of Wands up there. So month of July is a month of new beginnings for you with this Ace of Wands. This is new forward movement, new ideas, a new spark, a new passion. So once this heavy cycle that maybe you have been going through comes to a close this month, you're going to step into a much fresher, lighter, new beginning in this month. And it's going to be new forward movement of some aspect. So something moving forward towards you, or you actively making choices and decisions to move forward towards something that you might want to do. Perhaps you have some sort of a new idea or a new spark for something, and you kind of build off of that and you build towards that. Okay. I'm going to get you some of these cards here. Spirit, what else for pile 2? Oh, look at that. That's beautiful confirmation. Angel of Strength. Spirit's really doubling down for you. Like, you have so much inner strength and so much resilience within you, okay? And I think that's something that you already know. You're probably watching this video like, yeah, I know I have a lot of inner strength with the crap that I've put up with the last couple of months. So Spirit's doubling down. You have a lot of supportive energy from you. I'm stumbling over my words here. You have a lot of support for you from the other side. Your spirit team is supporting you right now during this heavy period of your life. And then we have Archangel Uriel. So this is energetic support of emotions, okay? So you are being supported with your emotions and with situations that might feel emotional. So for this one here, if there is a situation that unfolds in the next month and it feels quite heavy or quite emotional, then just know that your spirit team is kind of supporting you in the sense of trying to calm down the emotions and maybe even trying to keep you grounded during that situation or scenario. Beautiful. Well, that is all that I have for you today, pile 2. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. I am excited to continue growing with you all. If you liked today's reading, please feel free to drop a like or hit the subscribe button. I am always so excited to see a new follower or subscriber. I love growing this community here that we've all been growing together. And if you are looking for a personal or private reading, I do offer those through Etsy. The link is just down in my description box there. And I hope to see you all for next week's video. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. We are going to have a look at what is unfolding for you in the month of July. So Spirit, what is unfolding for the month of July for pile 3? Okay, beautiful opening. We have the 10 of Cups, so a lot of emotional fulfillment, happy times, joy, happiness. This is coming after a time of potentially feeling alone with the 5 of Pentacles here. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and then the Ace of Cups. This is so beautiful. So the 5 of Pentacles, for some of you, perhaps there has been maybe a ghosting situation. Maybe things were unfolding with someone. Maybe you felt as though it was heading towards, a very long-term emotional fulfillment energy between the two of you. The two of you maybe were building something emotionally, and then things kind of abruptly ended. And maybe lately you have been feeling a little alone when it comes to emotional connections. But Spirit wants you to know that you do have something that's coming in towards you that is a new beginning of sorts. Now, for some of you, it could be that this person is coming back in towards you. And for some of you, that there is something brand new coming in here. With the Ace of Pentacles, I will say that this is going to feel like a very grounded, stable, and secure new beginning. So when this person comes in, it's going to feel very calming and very safe, If it is the person that maybe did ghosted you or left you very abruptly, or things ended without any like warning signals or anything like that, if it is this person that's coming in towards you, it's not going to feel like tense, or you're not going to feel any anxiety or stress. If you do feel tense, anxiety, or stress, then it is not grounded, okay? Oftentimes our intuition kind of speaks to us firstly with feelings through our body. So it's very important to note how it is that you feel when this person comes forward towards you this month. So there is a new beginning here available to you. Now, like I said, for some of you, it could be this person, but for the rest of you, it is brand new energy. So somebody new coming in, and that same thing applies to you. If this comes in, you feel very tense or anxious, and that's different than butterflies, right? Because, excited little butterflies kind of creep in towards us and we get very, very excited. This is different. If it's not butterflies, it's anxiety, stress, worries. It's not grounded, okay? It's going to feel very calming and very safe, and of course maybe a little bit of butterflies, but not like doom feeling, okay? And we've got the Page of Wands. So this is going to happen very, very quickly for you this month. It's going to almost feel maybe like it came out of nowhere. This person though has been thinking about it for quite some time. So this could be somebody that's already in your energy if it's not that person from the past. This could be somebody who maybe is friends with you or is somehow tied to your inner circle, maybe a friend of a friend. They maybe have had their eye on you for a little bit of time, and they maybe have been planning on how to come forward with you with this offer. And we also have the Ace of Cups here. So this is a new emotional beginning for you, a new connection. One thing that I love to share with the Ace of Cups too is that it is very important for us to fill our own cup up first, right? So this month of July, I would encourage you to do some self-care, some self-love, whatever that might look like to you, doing that, because the more that we pour into ourselves, then the more love that we're going to see kind of manifest towards us, right? So pouring in all of that love into your energy, and then just watch all of the love kind of magnetize towards you this month. So this month, you have a very big new beginning coming in towards you. It's going to be emotionally fulfilling. It's going to feel very grounded and safe, and it's going to almost to kind of heal this part of you. Whatever kind of did end quite abruptly, it might have left a little bit of wounds on your heart space, right? And of course, that hurts. That's very hurtful when that happens to us. So it's almost like this is going to kind of heal a part of you. And maybe that's something that you have been healing for a little bit now. But I think whatever comes in towards you, it's going to be very almost like affirming for you. And it's going to bring you a sense of comfort in a way that's going to heal this, whatever happened here. Okay. And then, too, even also as I've been talking about that, I'm getting pulled back to that message that I gave you regarding self-love. Like this month, I think is going to be really, really focused on self-love, and doing that, like pouring energy into yourself, that's going to actively help heal what happened up here with this ghosting, abrupt ending, whatever it was that happened that made you feel like you were left out in the cold. Okay. Spirit, what else do you have for pile 3? Okay. So we have the Thinking Woman, and then we have Angel of Love. Beautiful. Pile 2 received this card too. So Angel of Love, you do have a lot of loving energy surrounding you at present right now. And that's something that I think you're really going to feel over this next month. So going back to that self-love, right? I think that's something that Spirit's really going to be encouraging within you. And you might even be feeling that loving energy, not only radiating off of you, but just like around you, right? Your spirit team, you could really feel that loving energy radiating off of them into you. I think you're going to feel very, very loved this month. You're going to feel very loved by yourself and also by others around you. And then we have the Thinking Woman. So you very well could be kind of somebody that kind of gets into their head a little bit. Maybe you have been really analyzing a lot of different things recently, or even this month, you could be kind of analyzing a lot. So with the thinking woman, one thing that I want you to analyze is that when this offer comes in, I would love for you to analyze how your body is feeling with that and intuitively kind of what you're picking up on. So, and two, with the thinking woman, sometimes that indicates that we're a little bit more in our head space rather than our heart space. So this month is just filled with love for you. So I really do think that Spirit's going to be kind of encouraging you to drop out of your headspace and into your heart space, perhaps even opening up your heart space more, which that kind of naturally does happen the more that we put love into ourselves. And not only into ourselves, everything around us, like pouring love into our platonic relationships, our family relationships, even a stranger on the street, throwing them a smile as they're walking past you. That can make you so magnetic when it comes to receiving love. And that can really help open your heart space. So this is beautiful, really, Pile 3. You have a very loving month coming up for you in the month of July. And I'm very excited for you. It's going to be a very, very good month emotionally, and it's going to feel really, really good. Beautiful. That's all that I have for you today, Pile 3. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. If you enjoyed this reading, please feel free to drop a like or hit the subscribe button. I'm always welcoming everyone with open arms. I love building this community that we have been building here. And if you are interested or looking for a private or personal reading, I do offer those on Etsy, and the link will just be down in the description box below. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you for next week's video.